Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. Scorpio, I'm going to be doing your April reading for you and for your person you're thinking about. We're going to be looking at where you are right now energetically, where your person is energetically, that connection between you. We're going to be looking at their intentions towards you, what you can do to help this connection move forward, and if you were to make that little shift, what the potential outcome could be. It's a reminder to us all that we are all energy, and emotion is energy, emotion, emotion, and sometimes we're emitting an emotion and energy that we're unaware of. So I hope if this reading does resonate with you, that it might give you a little bit of insight into what you are energetically putting out to the universe, and also a little bit of insight into your person at this time. If the reading resonates, I would be so grateful if you would comment, like, share, subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, it simply means it was not for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time that you need to hear it, guided by spirit. And although my readings are time stamped, they are timeless. So there will always be a reading out there for you at the right time for you. For you, how many for yous can I say? Anyway, so let's move forward, Scorpio, my darling. Let's see where you are right now energetically. Thank you, Spirit. For those that most need to hear it, thank you, Spirit. Scorpio, that wanted to come out. There we go. So you have got the Page of Crystals here, which is the Page of Pentacles. And on the bottom of the deck, you have got the Seven of Cups, which is represented here by the Seven of Shells. So what I'm feeling with both of these cards is that it's a period of lots of options, lots of things happening for you at this time, lots of possibilities, lots of confusion. It's quite a transformative time for you. You're facing quite a lot of your fears. I feel like you're stepping out of your comfort zone quite a bit with things. There are still things yet unknown for you, but they are coming in for you. There are still things that you want to know the answer to, and it's a reminder as well that you will always be given the answer for you at exactly the right time that you need to hear it, my darling. Sorry, I was just moving things out of the way there. And what you've got here is the Page of Crystals, the Page of Pentacles here, ideas and discipline. So see, Mr. Fox, that Page of Pentacles, he's the master of problem solving, okay? So he always finds a solution to everything. And Mr. Fox is very grounded and very focused as well, and he can see the wood for the trees, and it's about setting events in motion. What I'm feeling with this is that you are at a crossroad of choices. And there is, as I said, this transformative time happening for you. But because of Mr. Fox here, this Page of Pentacles, there has been a message. There has been something that's come in. There's been, and it's a message of transition. There's been something that's come in for you, some form of offer, some message, some form of communication that has you confused at this time. So if this reading is resonating for you, then this reading is for you. So let's have a look at where your person is right now. Thank you. Thank you, Scorpio's person. So we've got the King of Pentacles. So there's the Page of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. So the page is about transitional times, messages, and the King is about being. So you've got here the King of Pentacles, courage and commitment. So what I'm immediately feeling with this, whatever message this is that's been given to you, it's taken them a great deal of courage to give you this message. It's taken them a great deal of commitment to overcome their fears to give you this message. The tiger is a creature and a lovely animal that lives alone. So there has been for them a period of time on their own, but there has been a lot of observing going on, a lot of reflection, a lot of observing. Because the tiger is facing away from you in this deck, I feel that you feel that they haven't been giving you any attention whatsoever, but there's been a lot of observing going on. They have also, the fox is about being courageous and about looking for solutions to problems. They've also been looking for a solution to this problem, and they have leapt upon an opportunity like the tiger leaps onto things at the right time. They've leapt upon an opportunity, and they want to lead on this. They want to show you, they want to lead on this with you. And I think it's taken you by surprise. And they're very much somebody who, you know, enjoys their peace and their solitude as well. And during this time that they've been in this place, they've been doing a lot of the shadow work, that shadow side of ourselves. You see, one of the things about coming into alignment with oneself, one of the things about getting courage and bravery is you actually, in doing that, you've come to get to know yourself a little bit better. And part of, you know, these journeys are all actually about self-love. They're all about self-awareness, self-involvement, self-growth. And one of those things is we can never get away from ourselves. So we have to learn to love ourselves. And part of learning to love ourselves is to do that shadow work, to forgive every aspect of ourselves, to forgive others what we may feel as their hurtful behaviors towards, to forgive that with understanding and compassion, with the understanding that everybody acts sometimes from a place of pain, but to forgive ourselves first, and to come to terms with every aspect of ourselves, and come into that place of saying, you know, we are all incredibly special and we all deserve love. But unless we can give ourselves love, how can we give love healthily out? And how can we expect somebody to love us if we don't love ourselves? So they've done an awful lot of this shadow work. It may be a very deep level doing where they're not very aware of what's been going on, but they have gone through, you know, the jackal is the master of shadows. They have really, they've really been doing this deep level doing, this transformative work, this shadow work, and it's leading to this sort of rebirth within them, because they've begun to accept who they are and what they deserve, and they've begun to respect themselves. So this is interesting. Okay, so I want to now look at the move those two out of the way. I want to look at the connection between you, the energetic connection between you, what's going on between you at this time, between Scorpio and their person. Thank you, Spirit. Justice. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got the Six of Acorns, which is the success card, the triumph card, which is lovely to see. And I want to show you that as well. So that also talks for me that this is a very noble, whatever this is, whatever's happening between you, it's something very important for both of you. Do pace yourself, and they need to pace themselves as well, because these journeys, these transformations don't happen overnight. They can be a very long, drawn out process, but be confident in your dreams becoming a reality with the Six of Wands, with the success triumph card. What's happening between you right now, the connection is truth and clarity, and a release of fear, because that bird sitting on that branch doesn't fear the branch breaking because it can fly. So that's literally, you're releasing whatever fear of letting go, of control over this, both of you are. There is an innate, deep understanding between the two of you, and that's what the Justice card also represents. And it's talking about making balanced decisions that are life-changing decisions for both of you. You know, the crow represents, the bird represents that gift of ancient wisdom, that gift of ancient law. And ancient law is the universe laws, the law of attraction, that law of manifestations. You know, energy is part of that. I come back to our emotions. We are all energy, and our emotions, emotion is energy in motion. So this is what's happening between you. And whatever has happened, you're both wishing to resolve it. You're both wishing to resolve it. Although you may feel they're not looking your way, you're both wishing to resolve this. And it's bringing in, whatever you're going through at this time, is bringing in clarity to both of you. You both wish to stand in a place of personal integrity, and that's beautiful. You both want to do this the right way, and you are both weighing those decisions, those solutions carefully. You appreciate them, they appreciate you. You don't want to to cause hurt. They don't want to cause hurt. You want to come in open. You want to come in honest. They want to do the same thing. You've both learned from lessons, and you both have a trust in this connection as well, my darling. So let's have a look at their intentions towards you at this time. Thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. Thank you. So you've got the Tower at the bottom of the deck, but I like this tower. This tower is release and revelation. This is the chameleon. So what this is saying to me, and the Tower is a life-changing card, and underneath that is the Strength card, which is beautiful, which is the elephant. First of all, with the Tower, what this is saying to me is that things are happening for you both. The universe is orchestrating it. There's been a little bit of divine intervention here. And the Tower has to come down because the Tower represents that conditioned ways that we do things, we think things, the things that we tell ourselves, the things that we tell others, the triggers that we have. It goes back to things that we have done for many, many years. And those tend to be because we've taught or told ourselves, or people have told us over the years, and we've come to believe it. That Tower has to come down in order for a way forward to happen. The Tower represents the old way. The Tower comes down because a new foundation needs to be built, and it can only be built if the Tower comes down. But with the chameleon here, what this is saying to me, that this change, whatever is happening with you, whatever Tower moment has happened or is about to happen or is happening right now, trust that it is divine intervention. Trust that, I call it a little slap or a big slap around the face from the universe. It's because you're being, both of you are, well, they are being forced, because this is their intentions towards you, they're being forced to adapt to the change. They can resist, there is free will. And if they resist, they'll repeat the same cycle again, because the universe brings in that same lesson. But they're being forced to adapt to the change, adapt and change here. And it's forcing them to go with the flow. And alongside that, you've got the Four of Feathers, which is the Four of Swords, sanctuary and rest. So whatever the universe has done, the divine intervention has done, whatever God, whatever you want to call it, has done, it is forced to change. They are doing this shadow work now. There is great reflection, there's great truth and clarity. You are getting the same. You are a little confused. There has been a message that's come through, and you are looking on that. Sorry, I went completely, it's almost like you that confusion within you. There has been a message, and you are looking at, you're trying to work out what to do and how to do it. But what this is saying to me with this healing card is, don't fear this time of confusion. This is a time of real deep level doing for you. And my deep level doing is when you swim through those waters of trust like a swan, and underneath your legs are doing a lot of the work, and you're doing it without even realizing it. You're doing it without thinking, but it's having a ripple effect. This Four of Swords is a time of healing, and it's a time of putting down the sword, time of not having to speak or say too much. And it's a time of rest, it's a time of rejuvenation. And I don't know if COVID has given this to you this time as well. But the bear goes into hibernation, and it's a very necessary time. And Spirit wants you to appreciate this time that you've been given, this time of rest and quiet, because it's allowing for a lot of healing to happen. It's allowing for you to do that pause, to do that ponder, to do that reflect. We don't necessarily learn from our experiences, we learn from reflecting on those experiences, and that is our free will. Please trust this healing process that's happening at this time. It's important. And those answers that you are looking for, they do come from within you. And if you are very desperately seeking those answers, seeking those solutions, and there is confusion, do keep saying thank you for the answers coming to me in the right time for me. And that's important, because you'll always be given the answer in the right time for you. And do try, if you haven't already, to distance yourself from that place that you hurt, because you can't heal in a place where you hurt. And they need to do the same, because they're focusing at the moment on this shadow work as well. So that is their intentions towards you at the moment. It's healing. It's to heal this, but do it in a time that's not rushed. Excuse me. Thank you for that. But also with the chameleon, they are, as I said to you, they are adapting. There is a transition happening, and they are going with that flow. And I think there is going to be a sudden change with the Tower. There's going to be something that's going to happen suddenly, and this is this sort of life, this divine intervention with things. So let's look at what you can do, my darling, to help this connection at this time. Thank you, Spirit, for Scorpio. Thank you. Scorpio do to help this connection. Thank you. So the Four of Cups and the Four of Acorns makes 8, and the 8 is the 8 of Cups. And at the moment, Spirit is saying, and this comes back to this Four of Swords, they need some space, my darling, and you need some space. You can't heal in the place that you were hurt. Spirit is asking you to walk away from this energetically. You can love somebody unconditionally, but allow them this time to do whatever it is that they need to do, and respect and give yourself that self-love and self-care, because you need this time too. And this 8 of Cups is about doing your own quest. It's your own renewal. It's finding yourself again. It's going with that natural flow. It's the starfish is taken with those waves and with that tide. And that reminds me and you as well that, you know, water represents emotion, and the tides and the waves as well. Whatever feelings that you're going through, when they're in difficult times, they will pass. You're never given more than you can handle. So if you're in a particularly darker place, do know that that feeling will pass again, and you will feel lighter and brighter. But also try and welcome that feeling, and try to, I know this is difficult, but try and say, I've chosen this moment. My soul has chosen this moment for my greatest good. Why is it chosen? Why am I feeling this way? Do your own, remember to keep doing your own soul searching, your own evaluation. Am I being triggered by something? Where does that trigger from? Does it come back from something that goes back a long way? Am I repeating something in my life? What am I being asked to learn? What am I being asked to let go of? Every relationship is for the evolution of our soul. See it as an opportunity for that growth, that change. See it as an opportunity to learn to get to know yourself, to learn to love yourself. They're not asking you to walk away, but they're asking you to let go and to walk away at the moment for your greatest good, because you need quiet, sanctuary, rest, and you need time alone, away from the place that it's hurt, and so do they. And what we have here that's come out with this, as I said, is the Four of Cups, soul searching and reevaluation. This is for you to do your soul searching, for you to do your reevaluation in a place that's quiet, with your feet in the water, in touch with your emotions as well. And this will help bring you clarity and insight, help give you a renewal of positive energy. And it's only through that rest, that reflection, that learning to be alone, learning to enjoy to be alone, that you can give yourself a fresh mindset. And what I'm feeling with you a little bit is that, you know, the waters are all muddy at the one moment, and that's when you can't see. It's like your brain has muddied everything up. And being quiet, being alone, allows your brain to still, allows the water to become clear, allows for you to see. And the Four of Acorns talks about the people that you have around you at this time, the comfort community. They are giving you support. Soul family has come in to help you at this time. And they will listen to those that want to talk to you, where you know that you're having a soul-to-soul conversation, maybe it's a combination, where you know that what they're saying to you rings true, where you know that there's a resonance there, because that is a message from the divine, because their soul is giving you the words that you need at the time. But this is going to help you heal from this. Let me see what the outcome will be if you allow this to, you're both gaining truth and clarity So you're exactly where you're meant to be at this time. Let me see what the potential outcome could be if you make that gentle nudge. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. 10 of Cups, my darling. Blessings and well-being. Isn't that beautiful? And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the World card, which is completion, the end of a cycle. I do apologize. Sorry, naughty dogs. So the 10 of Cups, blessings and well-being. This is a promise of things coming, your manifestations coming true, what you're wishing for coming true. Those waters of trust, like the seal, go through those like the seal, maybe the seal, like the swan, go through those waters of trust at the moment. Your little legs are doing all sorts of work. Your little legs are doing that deep level doing at the moment. There's a lot of inner work happening. And the 10 of Cups talks about when you're manifesting, we do it consciously or subconsciously all the time. And if you're manifesting consciously, it's a very powerful place to be, because when you're manifesting consciously, you're being in the moment and you're doing it from a place of being very grateful for what you do have right now. It's about being in that moment, saying, I've chosen this moment. My soul's chosen this moment. I'm grateful. I am happy for this moment. Thank you, universe, for bringing me in whatever you need to bring me in for me to evolve. Thank you. And thank you for this happening. Whatever you're looking to manifest, say it with gratitude as if it's already happened, because it has happened. The universe always says yes, but it'll come into your reality at the right time for you. And this is a promise for that. There's blessings and well-being, but it shows the importance of family and friends around you at the time. And it savor each moment that you do have now. I know it's difficult, but be grateful for this change, this transformation, this truth, this clarity coming to you. Be grateful for this healing time. Try not to fear these choices, this confusion. Allow the answers to come in. Just keep saying, thank you for the answers coming in for me at the right time. It is bringing in this wonderful conclusion for you with the World card, which is this fulfillment. It just does say their collaboration as well. And the whale is the guardian of the cosmos. And the whale has an innate understanding of universal laws, and there's communication, it's connection, and it provides that deep connection to what is, and what is our soul, and this is our self-love. So it talks about things successfully coming together. With the World card, you're always given a bit of rest and rejuvenation before you hit the new cycle. And it's a chance for that reflection. I'm just going to ask a little bit more on your King of Pentacles and their shadow work. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Whatever your question is for the universe, the answer is yes. Mental clarity and foundation there as well. This space that they're in is providing that insight and that clarity. That's what swords also represent in this particular card as well. And it's divinely guided, because the sword has been given at the right time. So this is very necessary inner work that they're doing at this time. And the sword represents communication, but it also talks about this is a divinely guided and divinely timed gift. So this is beautiful to see this Ace of Swords coming out after the World card. Thank you, Spirit. Can you tell me a little bit more about the Justice card, which is the connection between you? Thank you. And then, my darling, you've got the Knight of Pentacles, endurance and determination. And then you had that Page of Pentacles in the beginning of the reading. So what this is saying to me is allowing this to unfold how it's meant to fold, allowing them space, giving yourself the space and time to heal as well, allowing you both to go through a natural transformation, a natural soul searching, both of you independently, which you need to do at the moment. That's bringing in that truth and clarity. That's bringing in things that are working in your favor. And that's bringing in the Knight of Pentacles. And this Knight, although they're feeling a bit of a page at the moment, and there may have been a message, or you're hoping for a message, but I feel there's been a message. This Knight is the camel. So the camels had to endure quite a journey to get to you. And they do, they journey through sort of difficult difficult terrain, don't they, to travel. And although it's been slow, will be a slower journey than you otherwise might wish for, what is coming in is something incredibly grounded and incredibly beautiful and incredibly real and balanced, because it's falling on top of the justice card as well. So it's something that is meant to happen for you and for them. And so I think this is just beautiful. So my darling, I hope that resonated and helped with whoever was guided to see this reading. I will be doing your next lot of readings in 2 weeks' time, but in the meantime, take care and stay safe. Bye-bye.